The illusion of free will. For many, the issue of faith rests on a belief in Jesus Christ, his resurrection, and miracles. For me, it starts much earlier than that. If one does not accept the veracity of the fall of man and the Garden of Eden, which of course never happened and they never existed, or free will, meaning that any choice is possible at any given moment, then faith without evidence and a belief in an anthropomorphic God is not possible. You cannot believe in Jesus if there was no sin in the first place. He was not necessary. If we do not have free will, then God cannot damn the majority of humanity forever for the sins of Adam and Eve. The first point is making a choice. Personal responsibility and free will are all three entirely separate issues. But many confuse them or argue that if there is no free will, then there is no personal responsibility. That is not accurate. Accepting that we are deterministic beings and that free will is an illusion does not mean we do not make choices. You make choices every day. And it does not mean there are no consequences for bad behavior. Determinism is the belief that we could not have acted otherwise if all causal factors were the same. I would be considered a hard determinist. The illusion of free will means that we think that we are in control of our mind and body, but it's actually the other way around. We cannot make any decision at any given moment. We are the product of internal genetics and environmental influences. We make choices and choose actions every day, perhaps dozens of them. But my argument is that they are not freely made, as many think, and particularly the religious assert. You need free will in order to be damned. You need free will in order for there to be original sin. You need free will in order for there to be salvation. So once we take the concept of free will away, then all other religious concepts tumble like a deck of cards. Understand that changing one's mind and free will are not the same. You change your mind based on data or other factors. All of this is discussed in much detail in my book, The Illusion of Free Will. And once again, understand that if people behave poorly, if they were to kill someone, then they must be punished or removed from society. But I don't consider them evil or wicked. They are simply broken. Now, while some feel this takes away our humanity, I think it actually adds it back, because we no longer blame people for being evil. You simply accept what happened as unavoidable, and then you always work to prevent things in the future. All actions are based on prevention of bad outcomes. I thank you for listening, and I hope you read my book called The Illusion of Free Will by I.M. Probulos.